Hello guys, welcome back to Talkverse. Today I've got my friend Vishwanath with me. He's a Manchester United fan and he's been following Premier League for a really long time. So today we are going to talk about the Hillsborough Disaster. So before we talk about the incident itself, what was the occasion of that day?
So the occasion was that it was an FA Cup semi-final between Nottingham Forest and Liverpool, and it was on 15th of April 1989, and the venue decided for this match was Hillsborough, which is Sheffield Wednesday's stadium. So yeah.
So if I'm right, the kickoff was at 3 p.m. and the whole situation started messing up like half an hour before the kickoff. So can you just tell us what happened that day?
So I'll basically start off with how the stadium infrastructure was at that time and how the crowd basically was handled. And an hour before the match, the kickoff was at 3 p.m. An hour before the match started, people started arriving in the stadium. And for the Liverpool fans, there was a very small section of the stadium assigned called the Leppings Lane. And for a club like Liverpool, a big club like Liverpool, that section was very small, for letting 10,000 fans enter inside. And once, when you enter the stands, it basically leads you to a tunnel once you get out of the tunnel, you basically end up in the pens, the stands basically, and then the fans can spread out themselves and take the seats.
Alright.
Now when it was, I guess, 2:30 and about 3,200 fans were they were inside the stadium. 5,700 fans approximately were still yet to enter, and the match commander for that time was Mr. David Duckenfield. That guy, he didn't have any experience really when it came to handling any big matches. He had handled a couple of small matches in his career as a match commander, and this was his first big game as a match commander. Around 2:30, 2:45, when people started crowding outside Leppings Lane, and there was a huge crowd, 5,700 people, to get them inside within half an hour, 15 minutes is practically impossible. So one of his superintendents, he came to him and he was like, let's delay the kickoff time, and so that everyone can enter in an orderly fashion, and then we'll commence the match. But David Duckenfield didn't want to do that. He was adamant that I would rather let the people in. He didn't want to delay the kickoff time, and that's where his inexperience came in play. And once the fans and then he opened up the gates straight away. And when he opened up the gates, 5,700 people, literally they were climbing the walls and getting inside, and it was such a huge crowd. The force of the crowd was so much that whoever was there in the stands, they couldn't even settle themselves over there. And what happened is that people started, piling upon each other, and it was totally a horrific incident.
Proper stampede situation, a massacre.
Yep.
So, as far as I remember, the end match of this whole scenario was that around 96 people lost their life, countless were injured, and it was just an insane dark time for football because it's a really bad disaster.
Really bad disaster.
Scenario.
Only 14 people could get hospitalized because only 2 ambulances could arrive because there were hardly any entry points for them to get.
Also, I have heard that it has a certain significance to the Liverpool anthem that we will never walk alone. So what is that significance?
Yes. So this Hillsborough incident is basically how the anthem "You Will Never Walk Alone" was born.
Okay.
And this incident basically left a scar in the hearts of all the Liverpool fans, and it's still a very bad memory in their minds. Because of that, this anthem came in, this anthem was born, and people remember them, that these 96 people will never be forgotten by all the Liverpool fans. And this incident itself is a really big incident in the history of football. So yeah.
So thank you so much guys for making us a part of your day. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our Instagram handle. Thank you.